All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Anacortes City Council meeting of January 6, 2025. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Mr. Franciac, could you take the roll, please?
Mr. Fantini.
Here.
Mr. Young. Mr. Walters.
Here.
Ms. Cleland McGrath.
Here.
Ms. Moulton.
Here.
Mr. McDougall.
Here.
Ms. Hubick.
Here.
Thank you.
Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? All right, a couple announcements and committee reports up first, and I have a couple. First of all, I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and welcome back, Council. As you may have noticed, and I'm still adjusting, we have new microphones and new sound systems, so hopefully that's going to translate to better sound on YouTube and on Channel 10 as well. So same operation, push the button, light comes on. Also, like to announce that there is going to be a parade this Sunday, January 12th, the Anacortes High School Parade of Champions, 11:30 on Commercial Avenue. So come celebrate all of our local sports stars, of course, including the repeat state champion Seahawks football team. All right, with that, I will jump right into item 3A, which is a police officer swearing in and promotion. And Chief Floyd is working his way up to the dais to introduce this item. And then I get to do one of the things I enjoy most as mayor is administering an oath to somebody that puts service above self. So, Chief Floyd.
Thank you, Mayor Miller. Good evening, members of council and members of the audience here tonight. It is my honor tonight to present to you the promotion for Corporal Janet Wilson. So Janet Wilson started her career in law enforcement with the Hoquiam Police Department, lateraling to the Anacortes Police Department in April of 2001. In her time at the Anacortes Police Department, she has served as a DARE officer, connecting with the youth in our schools, crime prevention officer, assisting managing our Citizens Patrol volunteer program, is currently serving as a field training officer and a member of the Skagit County Regional Crisis Negotiator Team. Corporal Wilson is especially skilled at de-escalating individuals in various states of crisis and chaos, allowing many situations to be resolved using minimal levels of force by emergency responders at scenes. Corporal Wilson's commitment to the community goes well beyond her assigned work hours, putting in countless hours every year to organize, participate in fundraising events for Special Olympics, like the Law Enforcement Torch Run, drawing participation from agencies all across our region, and even last year receiving statewide recognition for her efforts. Joining us tonight to witness Corporal Wilson's oath of office are many family members who include her wife, Naomi, daughter and son-in-law, Ivy and Alex Ryson, father and stepmother, George and Jimmy Wilson, mother, Judy Adrian, brother and sister-in-law, Dan and Jody Wilson, nephew, Jack, and niece, Sydney. Mayor Miller, will you now administer the oath of office for the promotion of Officer Janet Wilson to the rank of corporal?
Gladly. Next item is Housing Authority Board appointment. And I would like to announce Jason Wells and my appointment to the Housing Authority Board. Housing Authority Board appointment is a 5-year term. Jeffrey Holmes was appointed on January 1st, 2021, and resigned his position effective December 31st of 2024. Jason Wells has been appointed to replace Jeffrey Holmes. His term is effective through December 31st, 2029, and he's right here if you'd wave or stand up so the council can see who you are, and thank you. All right. All right, next we're back to Police Department here. This is item 3C, Mayor's Award of Merit, Officer Chad Pleadwell, and Chief Dave will say a few things, and I've got something to present.
And I brought my glasses this time, so it'll be easier to see. Hello again. It's also my honor tonight to present Officer Chad Pleadwell for the Mayor's Award of Merit. So, in the year and a half that he has been here, Officer Chad Pleadwell has worked diligently to prioritize traffic safety in Anacortes through enforcement, specifically taking impaired drivers off the road to make travel for other motorists, pedestrians, and bicycle riders alike much safer. Officer Pleadwell was selected early in 2024 to attend drug recognition expert training to become a drug recognition expert. This training requires extensive application, examples of work product, and a recommendation from your local prosecutor. The training is very difficult and demanding. The DRE program coordinator contacted me later in the year when I was at the Chiefs Conference and explained how impressed he was with Officer Pleadwell's performance during the DRE training, his level of work that he put into the training, and his dedication to the program. Even though he did not have a full year as a drug recognition expert because the training took place early in 2024, therefore putting him a couple months behind his peers, he has managed to become one of the top drug recognition experts for the amount of cases that he investigated in 2024, compared with other officers across the state. And it's noteworthy that Officer Pleadwell is the only DRE in our region that is not a Washington State Patrol trooper. His effort above and beyond what anyone could reasonably expect from him would earn him special recognition alone, but being this as a first-year drug recognition expert is truly exceptional. On top of everything else, he shows up to work on a daily basis with a positive attitude and strives to make a difference for a safer community.
All right, Chad, come on up. I have a nice card for you that I promise I didn't take the gift card out, and I'll hand that to you, but you have to take a picture with me. All right, good stuff there. And now we're on to more good stuff with the Fiber Committee report, which Fiber Committee did not meet, but the staff did provide an update to council on some fiber stats. So if there are any questions, I'm sure Ms. Shu could answer those. All right, with that, Public Works Committee report.
Mayor Miller.
Mr. Walters.
The Public Works Committee met right before this meeting, Councilmember Moulton and myself. We talked about a number of small items that needed some follow-up. Public Works is planning to deploy a four-way stop at 4th and T based on some recent accidents there that just needs to be documented by the city engineer. and then they can deploy those stop signs. We talked about the forthcoming Guimas Ferry haul out, which I think we determined is in March, and talked about the potential for some temporary changes to the parking, as we've done in the past, to support the haul out, and request from a constituent that we put up more 72-hour parking signs in advance to get people, especially existing ferry users, very familiar with our default 72-hour parking requirement or parking limitation in town. We talked about Eagle View Court, which is the area that we mentioned last time we met that has a direct connection to our sewer force main that needs to be remedied. Public Works is working on a contract for design of a fix, and then the fix itself will be forthcoming after that, maybe 2025, maybe 2026. And then we also look forward to a contract coming forward to us relatively soon for Falconer to try to deal with our seagull problem here on City Hall and in the downtown. Public Works is working on that. They got to meet the Falcon the other day. No word on the name of the Falcon or its personality, except that it's very large and imposing, and that's the idea. So we're looking forward to that, and that will hopefully be in front of us very shortly.
The Falcon's not a fan of seagulls. All right, any questions for Public Works Committee? Any other announcements or committee reports I may have missed? Okay, we're on to public comment. Any member of the public wish to address the council tonight? I don't see anybody online. All right, our consent agenda, items 5A and B. Council.
Mayor Miller,
Mr. Fantini.
I move to, I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Fantini, a second by Ms. Hubick to approve consent agenda. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. No further business before the council. I'll adjourn tonight's meeting.